So Phil Mickelson joins Kenny Perry and Fred Funk as the only players in the last 5 decades to win multiple times on the PGA Tour at the age of 47 and older, right?
Old guys.
So as we're talking about age, by the way, how about Dolly and Diana both last night rocking it out at the Grammys in their 70s?
Yes.
Woo! Yes. All right, Dwayne Wade, we've been on this personal campaign. He's 37. We don't want him to retire. Nope. And guess who's joining us? Steph Curry. He's like, I don't know why this guy's walking away. He's got a lot left in the tank.
Yeah, 4 rebounds and an assist away from a triple-double last night. Turned out to be a thriller of an ending. Heat and Warriors, let's get to it. Golden State, as we look at the Western Conference standings, Golden State up top. Here we go. They trailed by 19 earlier in this game. Less than 2 minutes to go. They've come all the way back. They're up 1. Kevin Durant drives in the lane, turnaround. Warriors up 3. Just over a minute to go. The lead is back down to 1. The Heat, they're not going away easily. Durant backing his defender down. Dwayne Wade. Oh, Dwayne Wade. We're just talking about him. Breakaway in the dunk. 10 points, 6 boards, 9 assists for D-Wade. Heat up 1. Next Warriors possession. Josh Richardson. Give me that. Heat up 3 now. Uh-oh. Warriors came all the way back to lose. Yeah, I don't think so. KD, 3. He had 39. 25 in the second half. Still tie game. Warriors, another chance. Durant. Oh, he's dribbling. He's shooting. Yeah. Oh, he missed it. DeMarcus Cousins grabs the rebound. He's fouled. Made the free throws. Watch Durant closely on the play. It appears he double dribbled before passing the ball. There was no call. Eric Spoelstra wasn't happy about that after the game.
Okay. NBA, do not find me. I'm allowed to say this. It ends up being 26-8. I know nobody wants to hear it, and that's not why we lost. We had a 3-point lead with a chance, to get a stop, and we actually did not play it well on Durant's handoff. An MVP comes off, and he's wide open for a 3 and ties it up. But then on the very next possession, it's a double dribble. Everybody can see it. Those are tough calls to make, but everybody saw it. It's right there in front of everybody. That should be a violation. And you can't miss those calls.
People in New Orleans are like, yeah, I know how you feel.
I was just thinking about that. The stakes a little bit less, however.
Yeah, last chance. Dion Waiters, missed the 3. Warriors hold on to win 120-118. Here's Katie now on Get Up this morning on the Warriors' determination.
Well, just trying to be dominant every single night. We, like I said, we know the formula to success for us as a group. But trying to get up every night to be dominant, that's a tough thing mentally. And I think we've done such a great job over the last month or so of just locking in and trying to be the best that we can be.
So we go from the top of the standings. Let's scroll down just a bit, shall we? Ooh, look who's there in number 10. 2.5 games out of that final playoff spot. That would be your Los Angeles Lakers playing Joel Embiid and the Sixers. And LeBron, well, here is his defensive strategy against Ben Simmons. Just give him all the space in the world. I mean, why expend energy playing defense? Because, yeah, that's Ben Simmons shooting. 3 for 13 last night, shooting a whopping 23% from the floor. And here in the third quarter, he actually pulled up and attempted a 3.
Oh, my.
Yeah, just his third 3-point attempt of the season. Embiid asked about it afterwards.
I was getting ready to run the play, and then I just saw the ball go over, and then I was like, oh. And then he caught me off guard, and then I'm in a position where I'm like, okay, what just happened?
Here's the deal, Jay. The Sixers don't need Simmons to score because they got plenty other guys that can score, like everybody else in the starting lineup who can score. Here's T.J. McConnell. He's wide open for a 3, and McConnell lets it drop. The Sixers led by double digits rest of the way. They absolutely blow out the Lakers, who allowed 143 points in that and a 23-point loss. Those defensive woes. The Lakers' last 3 games have been 3 of their 4 worst defensive performances of the season, and LeBron James has played in all of those games. For more on the state of the Lakers, here's Greeny and the Get Up crew.
Hannah, thank you from the set of Get Up. I've got Richard Jefferson and Jay Will here. And so the question, RJ, is this. What are the chances that the Lakers this season wind up missing the playoffs entirely?
Well, I think with Tobias Harris being traded from the Clippers, I think they're going to go the opposite direction. So really it's about between them and Sacramento for that final 8th spot. And I'm going to go with the Lakers. I'm going to say probably about an 80% chance, mainly because of this. When the Lakers were healthy, and they are healthy again, they were 4th in the West, and that was a month and a half ago. Now that they're healthy, they just have to outplay them for the next 2 months.
Lakers will make the playoffs. I actually have more confidence in the Lakers than I do the Clippers and than I do with Sacramento Kings. But I also just want to keep everybody at home to understand the fact that at the beginning of the year, it's great that there's a lot of hoopla around this team making the playoffs, and some people say they can go to the NBA Finals or maybe the Western Conference Finals. Let's calm down for a second. It's all about this summer and free agency. That was the original big play by Magic Johnson and Rob Pelinka. So I know we have a sense of urgency, but this summer says everything.
That said, you played with him well, you know him. How important do you think it is to LeBron to make the playoffs this year?
I think very, very important. I think when you start talking about playoffs and in a row, he wants to be in the playoffs because he wants, look, he's the all-time leading scorer in playoff history. He wants to pad those stats. He wants to get in there, and he believes that against all odds that they might be able to make some noise.
8 straight finals in the Eastern Conference. You would think he would not want to miss the playoffs entirely in the West. We will see you tomorrow morning starting at 8 Eastern here on Get Up. Right now, Hannah, back to you.
Thanks, Greeny. And then right below the Lakers in the standings, Jay, it's the Mavs, hot on their heels with one of the hottest players on the planet, literally.
Absolutely. Luka Doncic is just blazing. They're hosting the Trailblazers. Doncic has upped his game of late. 4th quarter of the season shooting 48.3%. In the 4th, Mavs down 6. They were down 14 at the start of the quarter, and they got Luka for 3, part of a 14-0 Mavs run. They trailed 96-93. 2:35 to go. We're tied at 97. Doncic driving, hesitation layup. They're up 2. $1:30 to play. We're tied at 99. Luka driving off the screen. Through contact. Got it to go. Finished the 4th with 13 points, 55.6% shooting. And oh, by the way, he made that free throw. 16 seconds to go. 3-pointer for Luka. Oh, rare miss. Blazers on the other end. One last chance. Damian Lillard taking it to the rack. Tough layup. Foul. No call. Nothing. Oh, Mavericks sneak by, win it by 1. Doncic outscored Portland 13-9 in the 4th and finished with 28.
You know, I don't normally play him a whole quarter, but you know, when we began to make the push early in the 4th, it was just one of these times that he was going to have to finish if we were going to have a chance, and he did a great job.
I think we were kind of lucky, you know. Maxey had some big plays on defense. Me, I should have made those 2 shots for sure. I'm pissed about it, but I'm glad we got a win.
Dressing up for the post-game interview.
A robe?
No, I think it was like a towel or
Did
something.
he win in a sauna?
I do not know.
Luka and the Mavs, dress code aside, will take their in-state. Will take on their in-state rivals, the Rockets, tonight. We all know James Harden is the undisputed step-back king, but according to Second Spectrum, Luka actually second in the NBA, Hannah, in step-back field goals, although it's a distant second. That game, by the way, tipping off 8 p.m. Eastern tonight.
Jay, you know how you go to school on somebody else's putt when you're playing golf? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what can the NFL learn from the brand new AAF after this debut, right? Some new rules, very cool things they're trying out. And with spring training finally here, what the heck is going on with Bryce Harper and Manny Machado? Mark Teixeira joining us live next on SportsCenter.